Yesterday's video, I talked about how you could use Reddit and AI to help you make up to 5K per month. You guys obviously like that video, but there's another trick that I use to help me find digital product ideas and then sell them. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I can do or what you can do step by step. It doesn't require you to use any platform like Reddit. It's a more popular platform and you can get pretty much the same result. So the first thing obviously that you want to do, and maybe I should write this out so that um, online whiteboard, maybe we should write this out so that we have the steps listed. The first thing that you want to do obviously is pick a niche. Pick a niche or whatever it is, whatever you want to be known for. And it can be literally anything. It can be basket weaving, basketball, tennis, soccer, you name it. This can work. Also, I think that you should niche down. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is they try and go too broad and too general. Also, what you should do, what you can do, is look at who you were over the last 3 to 5 years and the problems that you've solved for yourself. Most likely, if you've solved those problems for yourself, you can go out and solve them for other people. Then what we are going to do is we are going to take our idea and we are actually going to go over to one of the biggest platforms in the world, and we are going to get a number of digital product ideas that we can market and sell. So let's hop on over to Facebook. Okay, Facebook gets billions of visits every single month, and most likely you have a Facebook account. It might not be active, you probably don't use it very much, but Facebook can be incredibly powerful from a variety of ways. You can look at different segments or sections of Facebook and get information. What you could even do too is you can do the Facebook, you can do Facebook ads library. Um, for some words I can't type and talk at the same time. Facebook ads library and get ideas there. So I just want to show you this real quick. It's a real quick side quest. All ads. So what I want to do is I'm just going to type in wedding, hit enter, and you can get a bunch of ideas based on the ads and how long that they've run, right? So some of these just started, but you can sort it by date, by all sorts of locations, and get content or get digital product ideas that you can market. Because chances are, if a product has been marketed on Facebook for a long time, usually it's selling. But you can see here, you can scroll and just stop and get all sorts of ideas. During Eric and Grace's wedding anniversary party, that could be a sub niche that we can get ideas from. So I just want to copy this, and I'm going to say, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how many, let's see, whoops, what happened there? How many? What was the idea? Wedding anniversary parties. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT how many wedding. Ugh, I could probably. I don't know if I can use this microphone use. How many wedding anniversary parties are planned every single year? I wasn't sure if I could use the voice because I'm using a microphone, but let's see if that worked. let's. I'm gonna pause this and come back when this is done because it might take a little bit longer. But this is information is important. It can help us do a bit of research, and we can move quicker. As someone mentioned in a comment in one of my videos, is YouTube AI can help shorten the learning curve. However, you've got to learn which questions to ask of AI so that you get the right answers. That's a very important aspect of AI that a lot of people just kind of gloss over, is learning how to ask and answer questions. There's an official wedding parties. There are about 62.3 million married couple households. Roughly 3 million new weddings. 1 in 5 couples of multiples of 5 genders. Okay, so look at this. The long and short of it is between 1.2 and 5 million wedding anniversary parties are planned each year. Okay, so let's take this. This isn't going to turn into a math class, but I want you to see the power before we dive into it. So I'm going to say what's 1% of 5 million? I think, what is that? 10% would be 500,000. So let's say 50,000 people bought a $7 product about a wedding anniversary. You can see that's a huge opportunity. Okay, let's get back to the main story here. We're out of the side quest. Hopefully you're able to see that this is an opportunity. What we're going to do is we come over to Facebook, and then we just go click on Facebook groups, and we want to click on public groups. And then what we can do is we can open the largest ones, right? So what's really interesting about this is wedding stuff for sale. I think you can maybe create a digital product based on how to get rid of your old stuff, and make money. But let's what we can do is we can open these up. Let's see, wedding stuff for sale, wedding DIY UK. I think is going to be a very nice one for us. But let's go to wedding DIY, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to click on this magnifying glass, and once again we can type in a question mark like this. Why didn't that work? Tag by location, post scene. Let's reset. Okay, so we can type in who, or let's type in where. Okay, so for context, basically what we want to do is we want to scrub through here. Hey, where are we all getting wedding shoes from? So you can see that these people are trying to piece together their wedding inexpensively, and you could create a planner or guide, or a workbook. You could even do like a mini course teaching people how to get married on the cheap or inexpensive. And just to show you guys, one thing that you can do to kind of verify that this, let's see, that this is something that people are going to be interested in, is we could type in wedding planner. And you might be saying, well, if it's already out there, why would somebody want it? Why would somebody buy it from you? And the answer is it's all in the marketing of it. Okay, one of the biggest problems with Etsy is that there's a finite amount of people, and you're bidding against yourself. You're competing against too many people. Look at all of these different wedding planners out here that people are trying to sell, and you can actually go direct to the consumer and make money. You can see a lot of these $4.95, $3.60. We can sell ours for $7 or $17, and make significantly more money because we're going to go to the market and not have the market come to us. So let's say let's say we just want to. I want to use ChatGPT to help us come up with more ideas, and so I'm just going to say, oh, this one. Does anyone know where I can get wedding insurance? This is interesting. I actually like this one because not a lot of people will ask that question. Not a lot of people know that there is wedding insurance, and so that could be a content idea. Let's see. We could say, I am in the wedding niche, and I want digital product ideas for this question. You can put together a step-by-step guide, and people will buy it. You can see here, wedding insurance explainer guide, email script template, comparison worksheet, spreadsheet, vendor, mini course, risk calculator tool. You could actually put together a wedding budget calculator, and you can bundle like 3 or 4 of these together. A vendor bankruptcy tracker, that's an interesting one. Find 2 or 3 of these that you like, and then you could put them all together, and you can potentially make money. So I like the wedding insurance. That, to me, that's a really good content idea because I didn't even know that was an opportunity or an option. But we can go back over to Facebook and just keep scrolling, asking for a DJ. But you have to remember, as it showed over here on I'm forgetting the name, ChatGPT, that there are 2 million to 3 million new weddings every year, right? And most of those people have never gotten married before, and they don't know what to do. They don't know the process. They don't know what's included. They don't know the steps that they need to take. And you can be that person to provide those steps for them, to let them know this is exactly what you need to do, and people will pay you for it. So anyway, we can come back over here. Excuse me, wedding insurance. Where's everyone looking for their wedding bands? These are all different content ideas and digital product ideas. So let's say we get a digital product idea. Let's say we do, I don't want to do a wedding. I want to do something different, because you can see that people are already doing like planners. What I would do is maybe like a timeline. Help people get married in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, and have like a roadmap for people to navigate. So 3 months in, 3 months after engagement, you should have your vendor picked out and a down payment type thing. So I wonder what that would be called. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm thinking of putting together a roadmap calculator or roadmap for people that want to get married in, let's say, 1 year. I wanted to have like 3 months in, they should have this, this, and this done, as well as deposits for this, this, and this. What is that called? And what could I charge for it? All right, so I just asked ChatGPT, and let's see what it comes back with. Okay, wedding planning timeline roadmap. Okay, so let's see if that is something that people are buying. And what you can do is you can do 1, 4, 3, 6, 9, 1 year, 2 years, 20 years, right? So you can see people have created something similar. Cool. So that's working. Perfect. Then a lot of this is just repeating the same steps that we did yesterday. We have our, let's go back here. We have our niche. We have our digital product ideas. Then we want to generate an avatar. We want to create a sales page. Obviously, we want to create our digital product, create our sales page. And as soon as we have our avatar, we want to start marketing. All too many people make the mistake of starting marketing here after they've created the sales page. In reality, you should start marketing sooner rather than later, so that when you finally have that sales page, people are buying on day one. And if you start marketing here and people are asking questions, you can add those questions to your digital product. It forces you to actually have to deliver something early on, and it'll make for a more fun and profitable experience. So then let's see, create products. I'm going to add in like add affiliate links, because we want to maximize our revenue. And the way that I like to do, there's a few ways to do it. You can do like a recommended products page. If you're doing like a video course or video training, you can have a list at the bottom in the description. But yeah, I think I spelled recommended wrong, but whatever. All right, so let us go back over to, let's see, we've got 12-month wedding planner roadmap. Come out with a price. You do all of that good stuff, and you're gonna have a nice little product. But Facebook, do not sleep on Facebook groups. You see all these Facebook groups, 98,000 members, 10 posts a day. They have thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are asking questions, right? And then what I think you can do here is you can actually so once you have a list of buyers, and they get married, let's say you have a 1 year, I'm going to get to the content part in a second, one year, my kids are yelling in the background, 1 year roadmap, wedding roadmap calculator, right? So what usually happens after people get married? First comes love, then comes marriage, and then I'll let you finish the rest. But what I think you could do is you could then turn these people into like sending them emails about babies, emails about babies, what to expect when you're expecting type emails. Because once these people cycle through weddings, they're not going to want to watch and listen and see stuff about weddings, they're going to want to learn about the next step, or maybe even home buying. Let's see, we could do emails about babies, emails about, home buying, that type of stuff. So these people they're still on your mailing list. They still trust you. Don't just like discard them or throw them away. Figure out a different use, and test through your emails and see which direction they go. You can even ask them, now that you're married, congratulations, what type of content would you like to see next? And then, you get a consistent, I can't speak. All of my sentences are terrible right now. You get a consensus, and you go in that direction, and you can make even more money. But let's talk about building an avatar. First, I'm going to say, okay, great, build an avatar based on this niche. Please list 10 of each. Pain points, goals, dreams, my goodness, desires, and things they are thinking but afraid to say out loud. And so what we're going to do, we're going to use these as content ideas, which is really cool. Customer avatar, the overwhelmed bride-to-be, recently engaged, wedding planning, 12 to 18 months, household income, really cool. So, we can take this, feels overwhelmed by the amount of tasks and doesn't even know where to start. One thing that I like to do too is just talk to people about how to get married on a budget, or things that are common mistakes, things that are overlooked. Afraid of missing an important deposit deadline. So you can create content about how to make sure you never miss a deadline. And then you can promote your roadmap, right? And this is really all it is. And you can take this content, make long form videos, short form videos, and then market it, create your sales page using Gumroad. You can either use Gumroad or Gbolt Systems. Gumroad's free to start, but it's gonna be more expensive when you make sales, or you can use Gbolt Systems. Gbolt Systems is not this, Gbolt Systems Lite. Gbolt Systems Lite. Come on. Gbolt Systems Lite is $17 per month, and you can actually get started with complete. You can see here, there's the lower level. $17 gets you unlimited emails. It's the best value. But yeah, you can see here, you get payment integration, social media integration, social media post scheduler. You can sell digital products, unlimited contacts, unlimited landing pages, unlimited autoresponders. All this stuff's unlimited. And then you actually get, you get additional coaching by me, which is really cool. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But this is a really cool process that you can do on Facebook if you don't want to go the Reddit route. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.